Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all smash that like button and hit that hype button. This is insane in the motherfucking membrane. Pure survival. So now, people are outraged about this whole incident with this woman. Rest in peace to this woman that was unalive, got her whole life taken by this ICE agent, and they got so many different videos, and all people keep saying is, well, you must have didn't look at the right video, or you didn't, like I told y'all before. I know what my eyes saw, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'll let y'all be the judge for your own self. But now, allegedly, sources, I guess out of Trump administration or wherever it came from, they're talking about Donald is going to be able to run for president for the third time after this woman was slaughtered in cold blood, pure survival. This is crazy. I did never think. I thought you only could run for president twice at the max. So it's not surprising to me because they do make their own motherfucking rules. You know what I'm saying? Like as we go, like the rules get made like as we're going. So if this is true, I know that the MAGAs and Donald Trump lovers would be. I'm talking about this will make their motherfucking dreams come true. Pure survival. And I told y'all before, I'm not into politics, so I'm not on either side. I'm in the middle, and I'm just bringing it to y'all because to me, it's like crazy. There's people that hate Donald Trump's toupee, and there's people that love the shit out of him. So I don't know, but there's people, like I said, that's super outraged. They're calling for this man to go to jail. And I'm sorry. I think he needs to go to jail too. Point blank, period. That woman could still be alive right now. But of course, like I said, they're making it like, oh, well, she's a Regina lover, or first they called her a terrorist. Then you find out that she's a regular white girl that was born in America and everything else. Okay, so damn, we can't call her a terrorist. Well, what the hell was she doing with that group? And then some people seen the video and know that the dude life wasn't in jeopardy. The ICE person life was not in jeopardy, but the fact of what side that they pick, that's why I've been told y'all this is all political. But listen to what the people are saying. This is a retired police officer right here.
When a woman's car looks to be facing in a different direction from
Listen
him.
to this man.
Stating the obvious, I wasn't there. That said, the more I watch it, the angrier I get. I spent 18 of my 22 years in the FBI as a firearms instructor. One principle we hammered home was simple. Deadly force is never authorized merely to stop a fleeing suspect. If a vehicle is being used as a weapon, that changes the analysis. But nothing in this video supports that. At a minimum,
he said nothing in this video supports that this was that that woman was using the car as a weapon. This is an ex-retired police, federal agent, whatever. Did you hear what he just said?
that said, the more I watch it, the angrier I get. I spent 18 of my 22 years in the FBI as a firearms instructor. One principle we hammered home was simple. Deadly force is never authorized merely to stop a fleeing suspect. If a vehicle is being used as a weapon, that changes the analysis. But nothing in this video supports that. At a minimum, this shooting reflects a failure of training and supervision. The deeper question is whether law enforcement agencies are selecting and properly vetting people with the temperament, judgment required to make irreversible life and death decisions in seconds.
Renee Nicole.
Wow, did you hear that? So the people that they're hiring, are they people that can make a life and death situation like choice? Like, okay, this is Warrington. I'm gonna take this woman's life. Like these people, they just hiring whoever is with the shits, it seems like. far as them ICE motherfuckers, like, is you down? Is you ready to go do some crazy wild shit? You ready to go snatch some motherfuckers up and just like, I thought in the beginning of this thing, guys, that it was about going to go get the criminals, the crooks, the people that's in the country that don't supposed to be here committing crimes. Not motherfuckers that ain't been doing nothing. It seemed like everybody is the opposite of what was supposed to be happening. And now regular I mean like people that's not doing shit is just getting unalived clearly. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the woman and when she's in the vehicle, she's letting other cars go by. Why did that dude had to get out the damn car so hostile? What was the hostileness? That's control. You know what I mean? That's control. That's anger. That's look. This is our shit. We run this country. You know we do what we want to do. And listen what this girl
The
said.
37-year-old woman that ICE agent blew her face off after she had just dropped off her 6-year-old child is white, and they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that because it's going to fuck with their narrative. And they are purposely not letting you know that it's a white woman whose face they blew off because they don't want you to switch sides. They don't want you to work collectively with the oppressed after realizing you too are being oppressed. Where is all the pro-life extreme right? Where are you guys? Now that you know it was a white woman that they murdered, not a criminal, not a migrant, not a black person, a white American woman got her face blown off with the help of your tax-paying dollars.
I just said it at the end of my last video, but I'm gonna make it his own.
This is crazy. How you doing? Do y'all hear this? Like, with our tax-paying dollars, this woman was unalived, and like I said, they can't make no excuse. They can't say, "Oh, this was a black drug dealer guy. He was a total gangster. He sags his pants, and his wiener is 12 inches." They can't say none of that. They can't say, "Oh, this is a person that from another country. He speaks in Hawk Beam. It was Hawk Beam who did it. I know it was Hawk Beam." They can't say nothing. This was a real live citizen that was a white lady. Now, they've been doing this to black motherfuckers for years. Now, they done shot their own kind. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't their kind to them because she didn't stand with evil. She didn't stand with she was to where she seemed like she loved all people. And that is the problem. But this is crazy, guys. So answer this question. If Donald Trump could be president again for the third time, after all of this, would you still vote for him? Put it in the comments.